Eugene, yes.
Saturday night, the Ultimate Fighter returned looking to make Salvatore Sincere an offer he couldn't refuse.
Ken Shamrock's philosophy here in the WWF is ever evolving. Ken Shamrock shared his philosophy with us.
I've seen a lot of stuff going on here in the WWF. A lot of rule breaking, a lot of people doing things that I don't like, for instance, slapping and spitting. That stuff just doesn't fly with me. And I guarantee you this, when I step in that ring, I'm going to do whatever it takes to win. And I don't put anything past me. If it means hitting somebody in the groin, if it means pulling the hair and throwing over the top rope, you can guarantee that. Because I see everybody else here doing it. And if they can play that game, I can play the same game.
You know, JR, I'm not personal friends with Ken Shamrock by a long shot, but I'll tell you this, I admire the man's philosophy, and I admire his guts, because he comes from a world of fighting, no holds barred, where almost anything goes. They're making a big stink about Mike Tyson biting somebody on the ear. Hey, I think they ought to congratulate Tyson. He finally made a boring sport exciting. But Shamrock is used to guys who bite, scratch, gouge, and do whatever they got to do to win, and he has whipped them all. Ken Shamrock will meet the British Bulldog at SummerSlam for the European title. And certainly Shamrock, who remains undefeated in one-on-one competition here in the World Wrestling Federation, a submission expert, but I can assure you that the British Bulldog will not be intimidated by the vaunted reputation and the knuckle-up skills of the world's most dangerous man. Well, the only fights that the British Bulldog has ever had have not just taken place inside the squared circle. He's had some fights on the street. He's had some fights in the alleys. He knows what to do when the going gets rough, and the Bulldog and Shamrock match up real well, strength for strength and size for size. Bulldog will have a great advantage as far as experience is concerned, and Sal Sincere making the allegation that his tights were pulled. Looked like a waistlock takedown to me. A lot of athletes that face Shamrock like to compete near the ropes because Shamrock can suddenly, quicker than a hiccup, execute a submission maneuver, and maybe your best defense of that is to be near the ropes. Matter of fact, if I had to wrestle Ken Shamrock, I'd stay on the apron. If I had to wrestle Ken Shamrock, I'd do it by phone. Shamrock will hurt you. Wait a minute. Shamrock trying to hyperextend the elbow here, and Sal Sincere, who is a big, strong athlete, trying to keep his arm at about a 45-degree angle. Shamrock wants to hyperextend it. He got the ropes. If he could have got that arm locked out straight, that's a move that was popularized by Antonio Inoki in Japan. It is a submission maneuver. Sincere was able to keep him from locking that arm out straight until he got to the ropes for the break. Shamrock had a very controversial childhood. He was raised in a foster home, certainly considered as a young man to be uncoachable because of his tremendous temper that, quite frankly, was out of control as a teenager. That's what they say about everybody that doesn't want to conform to authority, JR. They say they're uncoachable. They say they're incorrigible. Actually, what it means is they don't like to get pushed around and do what other people tell them to do. I admire that, too. Shamrock will be in San Antonio, Texas this Monday night. I'm sure he's going to receive a tremendous welcome from all the great fans deep in the heart of Texas. And again, Sal Sincere out of bounds there, so to speak, with a foot on the bottom rope. Shamrock's got to break the hold. He does so somewhat reluctantly. Oh, ho, ho. I think he's fixed to tick Sal Sincere off because he not only did it somewhat reluctantly, but a little bit arrogantly as well. Sal Sincere seems to be a little, Sal Sincere got the knee to the midsection.
Sincere with much more professional wrestling experience than does Shamrock.
He's biting him. He bit him right on the nose.
I don't understand the philosophy of that by Sal Sincere. Not a very bright move by the young Italian would-be superstar.
I don't think he was watching the monitor when, oh my gosh!
Good takedown, pinning combination, and Sal Sincere able to get out just before the 3 count.
I don't think Sincere was watching the monitor when Shamrock made those comments earlier. Elsewise, he wouldn't be trying to make Shamrock mad. How do you think, JR, that Shamrock is going to stack up against the Bulldog in the strength category? We know the Bulldog, pound for pound, maybe the most powerful man ever in the WWF. Shamrock's put together. He's got the technique, but does he have the strength?
Well, I think their strength, quite frankly, will be very, very comparable. But again, the experience advantage of the Bulldog may be too much. There's a Northern Light suplex. And there's a near fall. And Shamrock able to kick out. And Shamrock back up quicker than Sincere, James.
Well, Sincere finally did it. He's kicked Ken Shamrock off. And now he's living up to that billing. The world's most dangerous man.
Well, I'll tell you one thing. Shamrock, who, as we documented in one-on-one competition, has yet to taste defeat here in the WWF, will be sternly challenged August the 3rd at SummerSlam.
And it could end up that Ken Shamrock adds another piece of gold to his collection. His first wrestling championship belly to belly. The European title.
A hard physical belly-to-belly suplex, and there's the ankle lock. Sal Sincere cannot get to the ropes, and Sal Sincere is giving it up before Shamrock breaks the Italian's ankle.
You could say the luck of the Irish runs deep in Mr. Shamrock as he stays undefeated here in the World Wrestling Federation. But can Ken Shamrock make European champion the British Bulldog tap out? We'll find out August 3rd at WWF SummerSlam when 2 of the World Wrestling Federation's strongest men lock up for the European title. Still to come on WWF Superstar, Stone Cold Steve Austin rolls out the red carpet for Hunter Hearst Helmsley. Plus, Canada welcomes home its favorite son. But up next, it takes an entire nation to hold back a Bulldog with heart. This morning, WWF Superstars is brought to you by the U.S. Army. Look for the Army hyperlink on the WWF AOL site to find out where you can be all you can be. The road to the Tag Team Tournament Finals has been anything but easy for both the Nation of Domination and the Hart Foundation's Bulldog and Owen Hart. 2 weeks ago on Raw, the Nation advanced with a little help from a steel slop bucket and a blind referee. While in the War Zone, the Headbangers banged heads with Owen and the Bulldog, only to be marched out of a title shot. Last Monday on Raw, and Ahmed Johnsonless Nation fought the former tag champs for the right to face tag champion Stone Cold Steve Austin and his yet undetermined partner. The Hart Foundation was resolved to stop the Nation by any means necessary.
Farouk against the British Bulldog, the UK powerhouse.
Stone Cold said he's going to let the WWF choose his partners. He's talking about letting Gorilla Monsoon decide who Stone Cold's partner will be.
Well, look out. I just think he doesn't care. And Farouk taking full advantage of the opportunity given to him a moment ago by the Bulldog. And look how quick Farouk was up, and he's right back up again the wrong way. From the other side now. Clothesline by the British Bulldog. Bulldog. Oh no. And D'Lo Brown drives the needle small in the back. Look at Farouk go. Farouk, a tremendous opportunist. D'Lo Brown on the outside, of course. Khalid bin Mustafa. Somewhere in Texas, ladies and gentlemen, Ahmed Johnson is watching this matchup. And Ahmed perhaps is saying to himself, you know, today could have been my first day as the WWF champion, but I didn't get the shot.
Going to be pretty upset about that, too, right now.
Well, Ahmed can thank the DOA for that. And D'Lo Brown on the official bad luck for D'Lo. Count of 2. Perhaps he could have had 3 of the Bulldogs.
I don't think so, McMahon. You know how strong the Bulldog is. I can't wait to see the Bulldog get a hold of that Ken Shamrock at SummerSlam. Shamrock thinks he's a big wheel. Hey, we all know what dogs do to wheels, don't we?
Well, Shamrock is a big wheel. And that will be an extraordinary matchup.
He's also undefeated.
Ken Shamrock undefeated against the European champion, the Bulldog. That's at SummerSlam, but right now we're live. And then Bulldog, wow, turns things around. With a part of mistake of lowering his head and taking his eyes off his opponent. And the veteran Bulldog the line. D'Lo Brown tagged right back in. Oh, wide open in the ribs. And D'Lo now with the Bulldog. D'Lo Brown sets up the powerhouse British Bulldog. Let's see what he can do with it. Nicely done. And,
I don't hear you saying anything about D'Lo's athletic background, Ross. That's because he was stealing hubcaps from most kids to steal third base. He grew up tough in the hood.
Just to show you how wrong you are, give him D'Lo Brown's background, will you, Jay?
Here we go.
D'Lo Brown is a college graduate, King. He's also a licensed, certified public accountant. This is smart.
Yeah, he can do your taxes. Oh, or do your teeth. It doesn't matter. He'll knock him out for you. D'Lo Brown in control.
D'Lo Brown, the young prodigy of the new nation of domination, and certainly a great deal of motivation. The winner of this matchup will meet Stone Cold Steve Austin and whomever his partner will be 1 week from tonight in San Antonio, Texas, deep in the heart of Texas, and the winner of next...
Will Mankind's campaign to become Stone Cold's tag team partner be successful? Well, I have some doubts, and I'll show you why a little bit later. Or will San Antonio's own Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels, return to Stone Cold's side? We'll definitely find out live on Raw is War tomorrow night. Whoever wins walks out WWF Tag Team Champions. Still to come this morning on Superstars, Mankind gets a rude awakening from Stone Cold. Plus, the prodigal son of Canada returns home. And up next, the King of Hearts. But it's WWF SummerSlam Heart and Soul is presented by Stridex. Triple clean your skin with Stridex medicated pads. Welcome, Foundation. The Hitman saddled up his posse, ready to rope one of the most hated steer ever to cross the border, Stone Cold Steve Austin. But during the 10-man tag match, the WWF's toughest SOB indiscriminately scrapped with the members of the Hart clan who were at ringside. Even the 82-year-old patriarch, Stu Hart, felt Stone Cold's fury. The Texan was so distracted by the overzealous Hart family that Austin fell victim to the youngest Hart and Intercontinental Champion Owen. Back to work last night on Shotgun Saturday Night when the man who beat Stone Cold Steve Austin was back, ready to get funky with Flash Funk.
Well, Bret Hart has called Owen Hart the best technical wrestler in the World Wrestling Federation, and coming from the Hitman, that's a pretty high compliment, because he always claimed that he was, but I guess it's all in the family, JR.
I think you're right. There's a neck breaker. Owen Hart able to execute the neck breaker on Flash Funk, and Flash now has been grounded. Owen Hart left forearm right across the collarbone, and another near fall.
That's another Hart family trademark maneuver, the forearm across the collarbone from the ropes.
Or as my dear friend Gordon Sully would say, a smashing blow to the clavicle.
Whoa!
That was a smashing blow, but far from the clavicle there by the Intercontinental Champion and Flash Funk now, James E. has got a chance to score an upset in this non-title matchup.
I think Owen's clavicles will never be the same after that maneuver.
Flash with a kick. The martial arts kick, the cover, he got two and a half.
Just barely. There was no authority in that kick out. Owen Hart was stunned, and he did that on instinct. Up and over.
Great roll up here by Owen Hart.
What a maneuver. Boy, if he is in this form this Monday, he and the Bulldog, when they wrestle for the tag team title against Steve Austin and a partner to be named.
Oh, German suplex. 1, 2. Owen Hart with a great waist lock into the suplex with a bridge. Yeah, what a matchup. And Owen Hart going for the enziguri, James E.
But he got the spinning heel kick, JR.
That may be it. And another near fall, one of many in this matchup here tonight on Shotgun Saturday Night.
Take a look at that. He missed the enziguri. Flash ducked it, but the spinning heel kick found its home.
Ooh. You just got to wonder who Steve Austin's partner will be this Monday night.
And I wonder what the Funky Man is going to do.
Moonsault! That's got to be it. And I can't believe it.
If Owen Hart's in this kind of form Monday night, he and the Bulldog are going to be the new champions.
And Owen Hart able to avoid the drop kick. Will it be the sharpshooter? This Canadian crowd roars in anticipation. And we've got a submission victory for the Intercontinental Champion.
Flash Funk went for the drop kick. Owen Hart able to back up. He grabbed the feet. He turned him to the sharpshooter. And Flash Funk
sees the accolades of this huge crowd, I can assure you that this Monday night in San Antonio, Texas, deep in the heart of Texas, there'll be no heroes welcome for these great Canadian athletes.
The Intercontinental Champion has really been on a roll lately. Well, we'll see if that hot streak continues when Stone Cold Steve Austin seeks to strip the Intercontinental title away from Owen Hart at WWF SummerSlam on August 3rd. Well, last Monday in the War Zone, Stone Cold still to come this morning on Superstars. The Hitman makes a solemn promise to his countrymen. Plus, it's a battle of kings, past and present. Up next, the Loose Cannon.
Ladies and gentlemen, would you please welcome the Loose Cannon of the World Wrestling Federation, Brian Pillman!
And here in Canada, Brian Pillman's going to get a big hand. Brian Pillman, who will meet Goldust as a part of SummerSlam. And certainly I think that Pillman's problems with Goldust, JC, started long before they got to the WWF.
That's right, you were there, I was there. Dustin Rhodes and Brian Pillman have definitely had a checkered past in their dealings with each other.
All right, Mr. Pillman, August 3, SummerSlam. The entire Hart Foundation, obviously, will appear in the Meadowlands.
The Dynasty.
The Dynasty, all right, have it what you will. In any event, obviously that big old rhino, Jim the Anvil Neidhart, is going to be right there behind everybody. Well, let's talk about if we made the European Championship matchup. The British Bulldog goes one-on-one with a man known as the most dangerous man in the world, according to ABC Television.
According to ABC Television, but I haven't seen any evidence of that here in the WWF. And in fact, Ken Shamrock got a little taste of what the British Bulldog is going to dish out at SummerSlam.
All right, indeed he did, in Calgary. Nonetheless, this will be individual competition. And as such, let's then talk about Owen Hart. Owen Hart defending the Intercontinental Championship against Stone Cold Steve Austin, a man you know extremely well. And what about this promise that Stone Cold Steve Austin has made? You recall what the promise is?
I certainly do, and Stone Cold, you might as well leave your can of whoop back at home and get a little lip gloss and pucker up, because at the conclusion of that match, you're going to be kissing Owen Hart.
I hope that Steve Austin can tell that part of Owen's anatomy from the faces on the fans in East Rutherford.
Well, another promise was made. The Hitman Bret Hart claims if he is not victorious over The Undertaker or whomever the WWF champion may be at SummerSlam, that he will never again wrestle on American soil. Your comments, please.
Well, first my comment is the icon that you've self-proclaimed him to be, The Undertaker, has now been exposed as a murderous, lecherous punk. And what better person to take care of somebody so pernicious than a hitman? And that hitman happens to be Bret Hart, who's going to bring home the gold to Canadian soil for the 5th time.
And that, of course, would lead us to your match at SummerSlam with Goldust. And notwithstanding the caliber of the match, I wonder if you might dare to make some sort of a promise as relates to your match with Goldust.
I think I would be willing to proffer a promise. And we know the history of Goldust. Dustin Runnels, as you did that poignant retrospective on his life, it was so touching, Vince.
Thank you very much.
But Goldust, all that abuse and neglect that you suffered at the hands of your father will be amended, because I'm going to pay you a whole hell of a lot of attention. Because I'm going to embarrass and humiliate you far beyond the scope of your drag queen status. And if I don't, I'll wrestle you on Raw the next night wearing a dress.
You'll put on a dress?
I'll put on a dress, and since I'm going to throw one on, it might as well be Marlena's. And if I...
His wife?
His wife! And if I'm going to put on Marlena's dress, I can promise you one thing, gold dust. That won't be the only thing of hers I'll be getting into.
Still to come on Superstars, the WWF Light Heavyweights light up Star Trek. But first, Stone Cold gives King Helmsley and Mankind the royal treatment when we return. Or live every Monday night at 7:57, 6:57 Central to get your WWF SummerSlam $1 Million Chance clues. Plus, if you can't get to Discovery Zone, pick up either the WWF Magazine, Raw Magazine, or USA Today and look for your official entry form inside. Hunter Hearst Helmsley, Stone Cold Steve Austin. Two men from opposite sides of the tracks. King Helmsley and his queen only serve the finest caviar at his parties, while Stone Cold enjoys serving up a big can of whoop, you know. But the only thing these two antagonistic adversaries have in common is, as Stone Cold says, last Monday in the War Zone, Mankind returned to make one last stop on his campaign trail. But he didn't get the answer he was looking for.
And thus far, surprisingly, China has not been a factor in this matchup.
Do you think maybe she knows?
Yeah,
she has an inkling that Stone Cold just wouldn't care whether she's a lady or not.
Yeah, she's definitely keeping her distance, no doubt about it.
And she definitely ain't no lady.
Oh! Hunter Hearst Helmsley with the cover, the count in almost, a pin right there.
Yeah, Jim Ross, you better not let Hunter Hearst Helmsley hear you say that.
Well, she is a tremendous force to reckon with.
Well, that's the truth.
A 200-pound metamorphic female bodyguard. Hunter Hearst Helmsley.
The inverted atomic drop, and Austin trying to strike the close. Trying to get Helmsley. Helmsley sidestep Austin, and Helmsley came up with a counter in a split second.
I can't believe that some people are actually cheering for Helmsley. I mean, they go back and forth. I think they want to cheer for Austin, and then they cheer for Hunter Hearst Helmsley simply because he's in there against Austin.
They're confused, McMahon.
Oh!
They're Canadians, and they're confused. Oh, look at China.
What do you mean, look at her?
Look at him.
Oh, China's got a chair. No. Hunter Hearst Helmsley. Close line. And China leaving that chair on the apron of the ring.
Look at him. Oh, China just tripped Stone Cold, and there may be hell to pay now.
Oh, a close line. And behind the official's back, China taking a feet right out from Hunter Hearst Helmsley. Oh, no. That's what the plan is. That's the plan behind the official's back. Wait a minute.
Mankind was coming to help.
I do not like the sound of that. I mean, what could Mankind possibly do that could change him, Stone Cold, and the World Wrestling Federation forever? Mankind has wrestled in matches with barbed wire and bombs. What more is there? Well, if what Mankind says is true, we'll find out tomorrow night live on Raw is War from San Antonio, Texas. Still to come, how long will HBK stay MIA? We'll find out in Star Trek. And up next, the hit.
I think everybody out there knows my name is Stone Cold Steve Austin. And out of this video, if you're looking for someone running around dancing to a bunch of sparklers and music, you bought the wrong damn video. What you are going to see is my favorite picks, some of the action from some of the hottest matches I've been in, rare interviews, and a lot of violence and some language problems. So if that offends you, you might as well push the stop button right now.
Americans, and that's all I gotta say. Yeah? I think he deserves to speak what's on his mind, and the fans down there just don't like it. They're hypocritical because they're the ones that are into freedom of speech.
He's a man.
That's all there is to say.
Well, in Canada, the hitman Bret Hart certainly is the best there is, was, and ever will be. And when Calgary's hero walked down the aisle, literally shook. Then last Monday on Raw from Edmonton, Alberta, the Canadian fans again rang out with patriotism. And for his fellow countrymen, the excellence of execution made a solemn promise.
scheduled, ladies and gentlemen, to attempt to take away the World Wrestling Federation Championship at SummerSlam on August 3 against The Undertaker. We'll get to that in a moment. First of all, considering last night, congratulations are in order.
Okay. Hello there, A. First of all, I just want to say thank you for letting me still be your hero. I thank you for believing in me. A few weeks ago, I was told, America, love it or leave it. Well, I've traveled all around the world. I've been all over the United States of America. And the one thing that I've in particular looked forward to is loving, leaving it. I want everybody to understand that nobody is more proud of being Canadian than I am. And I'm not really sure how things have escalated, but the one thing, I'm not so much anti-American as I'm just very, very pro-Canadian. Americans think that all you have to do is look at Donovan Bailey and you realize
Man, can you believe it? If Bret Hart fails to win the WWF title from The Undertaker in the U.S. at WWF SummerSlam on August 3rd, he will never, ever wrestle on U.S. soil again. The Hitman has got to have something up his sleeve. We'll find out in 3 weeks at WWF SummerSlam. Up next in Star Trek's WWF Fever sweeps through Calgary.
The all-you-can-be with the Army Slam of the Week. The Slam of the Week was brought to you by the Army, the all-you-can-be.
The WWF Canadian Stampede sent quakes and shakes throughout Calgary. Hometown here and plenty of paparazzi. They lined the streets to get Bret Hart's autograph. Canadian fans support the Hitman wholeheartedly.
He deserves more respect because he's a really good wrestler.
Well, the Americans are just bugging him, so I don't blame Bret. They're making his family go against each other, so I don't blame Bret for saying what he says. He's a man.
He deserves respect. He's a man, and everybody knows it.
Stone Cold Steve Austin, however, did not receive such a warm welcome. Check out what the Calgary Sun had to say about Austin. The coward who makes Mike Tyson look like a Sunday school teacher. Look at the Hitman will air on Canadian television next year. How's this for a buzz clip? MTV rocked with the World Wrestling Federation in Calgary. Some of your favorite WWF superstars will be featured in an upcoming episode of Road Rules. Stay tuned for more details. The great Sasuke and Taka Michinoku praised the Canadian crowds last week with marvelous momentum and hair, because tomorrow night they face Scott Putski and his legendary father, Hall of Famer Ivan Putski. Will Lawler's backhand... Shawn Michaels' hometown, San Antonio, Texas, hosts Raw and the Warzone live tomorrow night. The Heartbreak Kid will be in the arena. Rumors are running rampant. Will Shawn and Stone Cold resume their shaky partnership as tag team champions? Or does Shawn Michaels have something else in store for the World Wrestling Federation? These questions and many more will be answered by the Heartbreak Kid tomorrow night. Thanks for watching Sunday Morning Superstars. See you tomorrow night when Raw is War.
Coming up this morning on Superstars, the Hart Foundation is loved in Canada, but not deep in the heart of Texas. The Heartbreak Kid is back. Move over, Shawn. Wait till you see the WWF's latest heartthrob. Oh, mercy. Dude love and more coming up on Sunday Morning Superstars. Welcome to Sunday Morning Superstars. I'm the man behind the microphone, Todd Pettengill. We've got tons to cover this morning, so let's get right to the action from Shotgun Saturday Night.
And two of the more underrated yet extremely talented athletes in the WWF about to go one-on-one. There's Flash Funk, and his opponent is Leif Cassidy, James E.
Well, I don't know who's been underrating Flash Funk, but I think a lot of people have taken Leif Cassidy for granted. I know a lot about Leif Cassidy, more than I'm going to reveal tonight, but I may tell it in the next few weeks. But I guarantee you this, he's as good as they come, and he can show it, and I think he may just do that tonight.
Good shoulder block by Flash Funk on Cassidy. Expect a high-flying matchup here. Both these guys can strike suddenly with their offensive weaponry.
But at the same time, they're not all high flyers. That's not their entire offensive repertoire. Leif Cassidy is as good as they come on the mat, and he does know a thing or two about submissions. I think he may even be able to teach Ken Shamrock a thing or two about submissions.
Well, I'll tell you something. Cassidy has had a lot of experience training athletes. Dan Severn, for one, in the Ultimate Fighting Championship. So Cassidy has a great background as far as teaching pro wrestling and the submission style. Of course, we know that Flash Funk started his career in the Japanese dojo, learning a lot of submission moves, a lot of mat wrestling as well. So both these guys along the way have paid their dues.
Well, the Japanese style is very offensive-oriented and very submission-oriented. And look at Flash now. He's going to the air, but then he goes to a nice, whoa, hurricanrana.
Leif Cassidy now with the advantage on Flash Funk. This has been a tremendous matchup. Downstairs goes Flash. The backslide. 1, 2, and a near fall.
Wow, Flash out of nowhere had him hooked up, but Cassidy comes back and drops Flash down back on the back of his head. That came out of nowhere, JR.
Well, I'll tell you what, both these guys are so underrated. Both are so talented and so evenly matched in this contest. And the hurricanrana, no way! Into the sunset flip. 1, 2, 3, got it. This crowd loving it. Flash Funk has just defeated Leif Cassidy in a match, quite frankly, that could have gone either way.
You got that right, JR, because Leif Cassidy gave it everything he had, so did Flash Funk. These guys both just about knocked each other out, but you can see on the replay, Cassidy goes for the powerbomb. Flash's momentum sends him behind Cassidy, sunset flip on the 1, 2, 3.
And Leif can't believe it.
Still to come on WWF Superstars. Has Stone Cold ever heard of the word team? Plus, the Hart Foundation receives a chilly reception deep in the heart of Texas. And up next, the Heartbreak Kid returns, and he's got a couple of new steps. Steve Austin can't believe his eyes. Plus, the Hitman issues a challenge. And up next, the King and his court jester gives Scott Putski the royal treatment. Being taunted for weeks by Big Mouth Jerry the King Lawler and his too sexy sidekick, Ivan Putski came out of retirement. Polish Power teamed up with his son Scott and delivered the last night on Shotgun Saturday Night. Scott Putski returned to single competition.
Got foul on Nick Golden and Putski, the son of Ivan Putski, dominating Golden here, James E.
Well, he brought Golden right down on the back of his head, and Golden looks like he's on Weird Street, doesn't exactly know where he is, but has the presence of mind to reverse Putski. Came in a little bit too close and didn't keep his eyes open.
You know, James E., I just got back from the Wrestle Vessel.
Yeah, how was Captain Stubing?
Well, he and Goldberg were fine. Julie's still in rehab, but that's another issue. Bottom line is, Stone Cold Steve Austin says if he doesn't win the Intercontinental title, he has no problem keeping his word and kissing Owen Hart's derriere. And now Putski going up top. Scott Putski going to take a chance. And there's a big splash. Putski's got 1, 2, and the shoulder comes up.
Just barely. Derriere, is that anything like buttocks?
Well, yeah, somewhere in that vicinity.
Oh, the Polish hammer.
And I think that should be enough. The leg is hooked. And the Polish hammer puts Golden down, and Scott Putski wins again here on Shotgun Saturday Night.
Wait a minute, Brian Christopher and Jerry Lawler. I knew they weren't going to let that decision stand from Raw is War.
It must be father and son night on Shotgun.
Now, wait a minute. You don't have any proof that Brian Christopher is Lawler's
Everybody
son?
knows that. What are you waiting on Lawler to tell you? He hadn't told the truth since Jackie Fargo was in his 30s.
Well, you haven't told the truth since the Eisenhower administration.
No, look out! A chair shot right to the face.
I'm going to say this. When Lawler talks, I'll listen, and I believe what he says. And if he says that Brian Christopher's not his son, then I'm going with it.
Look out here. A spike pile driver right on the chair.
Look at Putski. I was going to say that he was going to join Taka Michinoku and Brian Christopher and the great Satsuki in the list of great light heavyweights, but I think he's now going to join a good group life insurance plan.
Wait a minute, that steel chair right over Putski's face.
Uh-oh, this don't look good.
What is Brian Christopher going to do here?
No!
The steel chair just driven right into the cranium of young Scott Putski and the Lawler family. Double teaming Putski.
Young Scott Putski doesn't look like he's going to get old, does he?
Nothing like a nice father and son outing. How can the people of Memphis be proud of those two?
They're very proud.
What's wrong with the people of Tennessee to worship Jerry Lawler and that punk kid of his?
Still to come this morning on Superstars. Stone Cold Steve Austin has his hands full with Owen and the Bulldog. Plus, whoever heard of Harleys in a mosh pit? And up next, Canada's pride becomes America's most wanted. WWF SummerSlam pass. 2 weeks ago, Bret Hart and the entire Hart Foundation returned home to Calgary. They were received with an incredible outpouring of nationalistic pride.
America. For me, Canada is a country where we still take care of the sick and the old, where we still have health care. We got gun control. We don't shoot each other and kill each other on every street corner.
This past Monday, Bret and the boys were deep in the heart of Texas. Their previous anti-American sentiments were not welcome in the war zone.
Alberta, where I come from, is once again rat-free. But you can't say the same thing right down here, right here in San Antonio. It's filled with rats. And I'll tell you, most of the rats are back there and they're hiding because they know that the Hart Foundation is a force that will be reckoned with. You know, it's in my contract. It's all written in there nice and pretty. Gorilla Monsoon has decided to take me at my word, which is fine, that if I lose the World Wrestling Federation title match with The Undertaker in the SummerSlam...
Now, let me correct you. What you said was not that. You said that if you don't win the World Wrestling Federation Championship at SummerSlam, you'll never again wrestle on American soil. That's what you said.
That's exactly what he said. And that's what's in the contract.
And as you just aptly put, that is now in your contract, is it not?
It is in my contract. And that is fine with me, because there's one thing we Canadians pride ourselves on. We will always do our best, and we will always keep our promises. And after the SummerSlam, The Undertaker is going to be spiraling down, free-falling like a dead star, because you'll be looking at the 5th-time World Wrestling Federation champion right here.
And as for you, Austin, at SummerSlam, you better pucker up, son, and get your Blistex ready, because at SummerSlam, you're gonna kiss my...
Hey. Now, what about you, British Bulldog? You meeting the world's most dangerous man, Ken Shamrock, for the European gold.
Let me get it straight, McMahon. He's the self-proclaimed world's most dangerous man. I'm the strongest man in the World Wrestling Federation. But if I was to lose my European title at SummerSlam, the British Bulldog will eat a can of dog food.
Come on, Superstars. The Heartbreak Kid isn't the only stud who can shake his thing. Plus, the Hart Foundation takes flag waving to a new level. But first, it's all-out chaos when
SummerSlam. The man from the dark side possesses the gold. But this angry hitman is hell-bent on reclaiming it.
And will be the World Wrestling Federation champion for a 5th time.
SummerSlam. The reigning Intercontinental Champion got the 1, 2, 3 in the 10-man tag. But the bottom line is a promise this stone-cold killer intends to keep.
I'll kiss his ass if I can't kick it, and that's the way it's gonna be.
Stridex presents WWF SummerSlam, Heart and Soul. Live Sunday, August 3rd, only on pay-per-view.
in recent weeks, the tag team situation in the World Wrestling Federation has looked more like gang warfare. This past Monday, Los Boricuas arrived in style for their matchup with the Headbangers.
And the Headbangers continue to pummel. And oh no.
Oh my gosh. Moss has just elevated over the top rope. He's a Thrasher to fend for himself here.
And wide open is Thrasher. Look out ahead of Steve. Oh! And a clothesline of sorts. Thrasher now with Miguel. Here we go. Sets him up. Yes. No. Whoa. Hey. What a maneuver there. What a pinning combination. And the Headbangers are, hey, come on. Wait a minute.
Now 4 on 2. It's 4 on 2.
It's 4 on 2. Look at this. Los Boricuas. Oh, wait. Wait a minute.
West did some unwanted customizing on a DOA bike.
Oh, number 4's over there. No. That bike just run. Under the car. I don't know what happened. I was driving. I got my license, you know. Oh, you sir.
Wait a minute.
The Boricuas apparently have destroyed one of the DOA's tight motorcycles.
DOA lost ball. No.
Phineas claimed their attack on LOD was payback for the doomsday that broke Henry's neck. As the incidents between the Godwins and the Legion escalate, there's no telling what will happen in 2 weeks' time on Sunday, August 3rd, when they face each other at SummerSlam. Last night, Henry and Phineas were back in action against Double J and Bob Holly, but they had LOD on their minds.
Thank you for being with us. I'm Jim Ross alongside James E. Cornette. We are at ringside here. And a powerful front face lock applied by Phineas Godwin. And Phineas, in addition to his surly new attitude, is also showing some signs, James E., of learning actually a few wrestling holds.
Well, you see, wait a minute, Henry Godwin draws the referee, and Double J makes it to the corner for the tag, but referee Timmy White was distracted and didn't see it, and there goes Double J.
Double J going over the top rope back to the floor. The referee's not going to allow the tag because he didn't see it. And in the meantime, Jesse James is just beheaded by a powerful clothesline by Henry Godwin.
You know, that just brings up what I was going to say, the Godwin's new attitude, their new winning percentage, their new effectiveness in the ring. It all goes back to the managership, the leadership of Hillbilly Jim. Hillbilly Jim constantly trying to make them happy, trying to make them dance for the folks, trying to make them just real jolly fellows and not concentrating on what they could do in the ring. And I think now that Hillbilly Jim has been vacant for the past couple of months, the Godwins have really poured it on and they've come on strong.
Jesse James buying himself a little time here in this tag team matchup.
I heard there's hate between Jim and the Godwins, as a matter of fact, over the Godwins' new and aggressive attitude.
I have also heard that. And I think we could probably say there's something to that rumor because we haven't seen Hillbilly Jim with the Godwins in quite some time. There's tags made on both sides now. It's Phineas and Bob Holly, the two legal men in this matchup.
Holly's a fresh man, and he better make the most of it. He's got to put a spurt on because if he doesn't, if he lets the Godwins take back over, then his goose could be cooked.
No doubt that the Godwins and the Legion of Doom have got to be considered two of the top tag teams in the WWF as far as top contenders are concerned for Dude Love and Stone Cold's tag title. There's a cover, and the lateral press got two. And you talk about Dude Love, you got to think about SummerSlam.
What kind of personality? Wait a minute, Hurricane Rana. What? He's got him.
There's a cover, and Henry Godwin interrupts the count, brings in Jesse James.
Well, this thing's breaking loose. I'm just wondering what kind of personality Dude Love is going to show up with. Maybe Mankind at SummerSlam. Who knows?
There's a roll-up by Bob Holly. And Henry Godwin now. Uh-oh, Henry behind the referee's back with a slop drop. And I don't care who you are, that's going to be enough. Bob Holly with a great opportunity for he and Jesse James to upset the Godwins. Didn't happen here tonight on Shotgun Saturday Night.
I believe Holly had him. You can see by going back to the replay that Holly did have him in the roll-up, even though he didn't get the leverage just like he wanted it. He had him squat when all of a sudden Henry came in with the slop drop. The back of the head, boom, knocked Holly slap dab out.
Still to come. Steve Austin isn't looking for love, but he may have found it. Plus, Hitman and his soldiers search for some real American competition.
So bring on any three Americans you got.
Up next, these boots were made for walking. Right over the Bulldog and Owen. Throughout the night on the War Zone, we continue to find out who Steve Austin's partner would not be.
I'd be honored to stand by Steve Austin, but that's not the reason I'm here.
No, I'm not Stone Cold Steve Austin's partner. I was out there in support against the Heartbound.
His word, Steve Austin marched into the War Zone for his tag team title matchup against the Bulldog and Owen Hart with his favorite partner, himself.
He doesn't even have a partner. Austin's alone.
Stone Cold going to work on Owen Hart. Earlier on the Bulldog. Bulldog just getting up, and Stone Cold hasn't waited. The official got confused and rang the bell. The match is on, and Stone Cold doesn't have a partner. And Stone Cold in trouble.
British Bulldog is awesome. Ask anybody around Manchester, Birmingham, England, London. They can all tell you what the Bulldog is made of.
Stone Cold Steve Austin facing Owen Hart for the Intercontinental title at SummerSlam. And Austin already stated, and apparently now a part of his contract, that if in fact he doesn't win the title, he's going to kiss a certain portion of the anatomy of Owen Hart.
His butt, McMahon.
Oh!
Ow. He just kissed his foot then. Austin has gone the entire way, alone. No tag team partner. And where is the partner?
I think that's the way that he wanted it.
Well, he's stupid then.
He's a tough SOB, and
I agree with the King, though. One man against two men like Owen Hart, the British Bulldog, is a death wish. Right? It's a career death wish.
Back here in Texas, Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Austin grew up in Texas. He's from Victoria, Texas. Big deal.
And Austin hammering away on the man he will face for the Intercontinental title at SummerSlam. And look at Austin go to work. This is what Stone Cold Steve Austin is about. Oh!
Austin goes to the Stone Cold Stunner.
And Owen Hart.
Right on the Davey Boy.
Wait a minute.
Steve-O, looks like you could use a little help, my man, like maybe a tag team partner.
What?
What's the matter? Don't you recognize me? Now, I don't blame you for not teaming up with that mutilated freak Mankind, but you never said nothing about teaming up with the hippest cat in the land. Steve-O, baby, it's me, Dude Love, and I am coming to save the day. Oh, have mercy.
What in the world is this? It's Mankind. Dude Love.
Austin says, what in the hell have I got myself into?
And look out. The match back underway here in Owen Hart. Let's Stone Cold Steve Austin and here comes a tag.
Let's see, there's some teamwork here. Well, Austin and Dude Love, or Mankind, whatever you want to call him, can they coexist? Can they win the tag title? Because the team that wins this match are the new tag champions.
And look at this. Dude Love, call him Mankind, call him Jack Foley. Oh! Call him whatever it is you want to call him. And here we go. Austin, tag back in? No, I guess not. Austin doesn't want to get back in.
Austin needs a break. He's gone the whole way by himself.
And the British Bulldog now hammering away on.
I made a movie when I was 18 about myself, maybe as a type of escape, where I was a wrestler. And it's strange, the first time I ever met Shawn Michaels, he said, is this the way you always envisioned yourself? Looking somewhat down on me. And I said, no, you know, the strange thing is I always imagined myself being you. And he said, you mean the champ? I said, no, I mean the girls, jewelry, the tattoos, the love. So in my movie...
Take that WWF Championship belt, that World Wrestling Federation belt.
And during the course of the... So I ascended up onto my friend's roof. And I dove off.
That time, love must be 50, 60, 70 feet in the air. Dude, love!
And I'm going to get the girls.
Up next, Brett introduces his own version of Capture the Flag to the World Wrestling Federation.
Wrestling Federation title match with The Undertaker in the SummerSlam.
Now let me correct you. That was the Discovery Zone Rewind. DZ, where kids want to be.
Gentlemen, please welcome Bret the Hitman Hart, Owen Hart, and the British Bulldog.
WWF Superstars is being brought to you this morning by Baby Ruth from Nestle. This baby gets you going. And by the WWF Magazine. Pick up a copy now for your $1 Million Chance entry form. Available at newsstands everywhere. The stipulations introduced by the Hart Foundation last week are shaping SummerSlam into a milestone event. However, last night on Shotgun Saturday Night, Bret Hart had something more immediate on his mind. A Raw match that combines the athletics of the World Wrestling Federation with a countryman's spirit.
Notwithstanding that your brother and your brother-in-law are champions at least until SummerSlam, you're not, or at least until SummerSlam when you face The Undertaker.
You know, it's kind of a difficult situation because I know that everybody really, really would love it if I didn't win the championship belt and somehow I never came back down to this godforsaken country again.
Now, wait a minute. Again, let's get this straight. And perhaps you heard what Shawn Michaels had to say. He had to be there. Everybody has to be there because everyone's going to hold you to your word. If you don't become the WWF champion at SummerSlam, you never again, ever wrestle on U.S. soil again. How can you possibly make such an outlandish statement like that? You're wrestling The Undertaker.
I'll just say there's one thing I do. I live up to my promises. And if I can't defeat The Undertaker by hook or by crook, if somehow I should falter, I will never, ever wrestle in the USA again.
All right, now, you asked for this time for a special challenge for this Monday on Raw. What is that?
Well, you can tell the scenery's changed. You know, last week I got treated like a king. I got treated with respect. Did you ever notice that the United States of America is shaped like a toilet? And right here in San Antonio, Texas, I got the welcome that I expected. But next week, things are just a little bit different. We're going back to the country where the women are prettier and the beer tastes better. Where we don't hate each other's guts. We're going back to Canada where they respect family values. They respect people that stick to the word and tell the truth. So I'm going to make a challenge when I get back up to Canada next week on Monday Night Raw. Owen, the British Bulldog, and myself issue a challenge to any 3 Americans to what we call a flag match. And we'll put a flag up. We'll put the good old USA flag up, and we'll put the great Canadian flag, the red and white, and whoever can rip the flag down at the end of it, well, they can have the glory. But I know one thing, the Hart Foundation, we will never, ever let down the Canadian fans. So bring on any 3 Americans you've got, and we'll just see what happens next week on Monday Night Raw. The flag match is on.
Thanks for watching Sunday Morning Superstars. I'm Todd Pettengill, the man behind the microphone. We'll see you tomorrow night when Raw is War.
American Gladiators. It's size.
I do everything in a big way.
Versus speed.
Catch me if you think you can.
215-pound former Rutgers University tight end David Dietrich. Powerlifting champion Karina Grizofi. JoJo Edwards, the Bullet from Baytown, Texas. Tiny Tarita Clay, an aerobics teacher in South Central Los Angeles. Size versus speed, which will prevail in Gladiator Arena?
Pay attention, there will be a quiz.
Glad you could join us here on AG. Today, the last of our preliminary seeding round matches. As far as the contenders are concerned, Lisa, their talents and backgrounds are as diverse as they can be.
Mike, you've got to watch out for those supermarket checkers. We've got Karina Grizofi with us today. She is a checker at Pick and Save in Fresno. And Mike, she's a great athlete.
But our men are going to kick things off, and they're set to go. They're buckled up for Powerball.
Let's go. We start with the men today. David Dietrich of Stony Point, New York versus Joseph JoJo Edwards of Baytown, Texas. JoJo is 5'9", 164 pounds, a student and track star from San Jacinto Junior College. He will face David Dietrich, 6'2", 215 pounds, a general contractor from East Brunswick, New Jersey, a graduate of Rutgers, where he was a standout tight end, Mike.
He loves Powerball, calls it his best event. For the Gladiators, it'll be Hawk.
Powerball, who got the power?
Saber in the middle and Tower.
Give me your best shot. You're only gonna have one shot.
Friday night, bright night. It's all about football and move.
JoJo's got plenty of those, just like high school football. Edwards, Dietrich, set to explode.
Both men in it to win it. What opening moves. Joe and David both score. JoJo, the Bullet, he calls himself, a great sprinter. Little head fake there on Hawk. Saber wraps him up. He was like playing free safety there to make the save. 20 seconds to go. Tower working on Dave Dietrich. That time Dietrich got the better of Tower.
Hey, nice move for a tight end, Mike.
I'll say. Meanwhile, JoJo is having a field day with that speed of his. Smaller contenders who are quick seem to do well in this event against our Gladiator, and that is it. Outstanding, exciting match.
Now that's action. That's action. You think it's easy? Come on down.
I feel okay.
Great.
And JoJo, it's not a good idea to point which direction you're going to the Gladiators. Bam.
JoJo, what about that shot from Saber?
I can't remember. I got hit so many times.
Well, it was exciting.
I remember. I'm going to get him back.
David, nice moves for a former tight end.
Thanks. We used to get hit that hard. It's no big thing.
Great, guys. There's a lot of fun things.
And you're right, Lisa. David does have a little groove in his move as he just squeaks by Hawk to score here.
No point! Women's turn next. Karina Grizofi of Fresno, California versus Tarita TC Clay of Los Angeles. TC is 5'3", 115 pounds, a special education teacher's assistant in Marina del Rey. She also works as a fitness trainer at Black Diamond Gym in South Central Los Angeles. 22-year-old Karina is 5'6", 150 pounds. As we mentioned, a checker at Pick and Save in Fresno. She's also a personal weight trainer. Her goal is to become a policewoman, Mike.
For the Gladiators, it'll be Siren. Zap in the middle, and Jazz, we're set to go. 45 seconds, don't stop till you drop. Gladiators dropped our two contenders there. TC with a speed move on Jazz, but that one bounced off the rim. 30 seconds to go. Siren had to let go because she was a bit high. talk about one of life's embarrassing moments. TC's hair extension fell out. She scored there, though. She's not too embarrassed. 10 seconds remain on the clock. I guess that happens, you know.
I guess, yeah, being a woman, Mike, you know, those things happen. Gotta keep going.
It's over. Karina a little slow in getting up. Our trainer, Chris Muma, rushes to her side. Let's hope she's okay.
Looks like she may have had the wind knocked out of her while Chris attends to her. Let's go to Lisa, who's with Tarita.
TC, that was a lot of fun, but I think you lost something out there.
Oh, God, I sure did. I really did. I think I lost my hair. Could you go over there and get it? I'll put it back on. I have it on for my next
A little bit tighter next time, right?
Yeah, I think they just kind of snatched it right on, but I'll put it right back on.
Thanks.
All right.
Thanks, TC.
Talk about turning an embarrassing moment into some great laughs. TC handles it well, and a case can be made for permanent hair weaves or super glue. Tarita Glade does pick up 2 points in Powerball. Quickly, we move to our next event, Whiplash, Own the Bone. JoJo Edwards has a 2-point lead on David Dietrich. Coming in, Tower will be the gladiator inside that Whiplash ring. Contender can get 10 points by pulling that dog bone away from the gladiator or using it to pull the gladiator out of the ring. Tower undefeated in this event.
Well, you know, Mike, JoJo is very big into Taekwondo, so he'll have to use all the moves he knows to try to pull that big tower out of the ring.
30 seconds. Look at Tower.
Wow.
Give JoJo credit. He's not backing off, but his grip, no match for Tower's power.
Well, we build this as a size versus speed matchup. Size definitely won out here.
Tower trying to go 2 for 2. He has one dog bone under his belt, trying to get another here in Whiplash.
I would think that if anybody could, it would be David.
Look at this. Wow. Uh-oh.
There, hey. Oh. Center of gravity. Gotta stay low.
He got him close. Did he do it? Tense. Whoa. Wow.
Great move.
David Dietrich gets 10 points in dog bone.
And that's about as exciting as David Dietrich ever gets, Mike.
Call David Dietrich the leverage king. Once he got Tower over his center of gravity and off balance, David used leverage to win.
David, you gotta love it. That was a beautiful move.
Thank you, thank you. I almost let go of it, but I own the bone.
Taking center stage, heading for our 20-foot red ring for Whiplash. It is our gladiator Jazz and TC Clay, who is, well, she looks a little bit different than when we last saw her in Powerball, Lisa.
I was just gonna say, Mike, she's sporting a new look. She got her hairpiece back in. I bet it's a little bit tighter this time.
Own the bone and repair the hair, huh?
That's right.
TC's gonna have to rely on all kinds of quicks. Oh, look at that. She had Jazz on the edge, and now it's Jazz who is doing her darndest to pull TC back. This would be a big upset. Boy, is Tarita Clay tough.
She is tough. She's flying through the air and getting back up, Mike.
Her fans are standing to the right of us here, Lisa. 10 seconds to go on the clock. They are on their feet. They are going crazy.
I think she's getting tired, Mike.
Oh, man.
Wow. Great work.
On paper and in person, Tarita Clay way outmatched by Jazz, but watch how close she comes here to pulling Jazz outside that ring. She's not backing down from anybody.
And now Karina Grizoffi, the Grizz, with her chance. And is Grizz up to snuff after Powerball, Lisa?
Mike, she twisted her ankle in the last event. She's got it taped up. She said it's a little sore, but she should be okay. Maybe tough to plant, though.
Larry Thompson ensuring that they have the legal grip.
Oh. Took a shot. She's hanging on, though.
Grizz is gritty. She's getting yanked around like a rag doll. Whoa!
and not at all happy with that performance. You know, they call her the Grizz because they say she has the temper of a grizzly bear, and she brings that intensity to the gym. As you can see, it has paid off. She's a competitive bodybuilder and powerlifter.
When I'm in the gym, I'm not feminine, I work out. And then when I'm out of there, I'm a lady. At least I try to be.
Ready for a little high anxiety? It's time for Skytrack event number 3, where our contenders will race in midair, back and forth over this Velcro course in an attempt to beat the Gladiator. Upside down and ready to roll, our 2 contenders and our Gladiator. In lane 1, it'll be TC Clay. Lane 2, the Gladiator Jazz. And in lane 3, Karina Grizzoffi. Referee Larry Thompson starts the race. Karina Grizzoffi in lane 3. Quick off the mark.
The corners are crucial, Mike. You have to know how to negotiate them in order to do well, or else you could spin right out.
Right now, Karina Grizzoffi and Jazz doing the best of negotiations. Jazz the first to hit the turnaround point. TC Clay having all kinds of problems. This could be very, very close at the finish. Grizzoffi and Jazz going at it. Now down the final straightaway, it is all Jazz. And Karina Grizzoffi, who has seemed to have run out of some steam, does finish second and does pick up 5 points.
Justin, have no business. Way to go, girls.
On to the men we go. David Dietrich, JoJo Edwards. David with a 16-8 lead.
In lane 1, it's the Bullet, Joseph Edwards. Lane 2, our Gladiator Turbo. And in lane 3, Dave Dietrich.
JoJo, of course, the outstanding track sprinter. We'll see if he can apply that upside down.
He's in lane 1, Dietrich lane 3. It's a fair start. Look at Turbo surge out of the blocks. JoJo gets hung up at that first curve. And look at Dave Dietrich push, Lisa.
That's right, David, power to Turbo's power. We'll have to see who overpowers who.
Right now, after the turnaround point, it was Turbo with the surge, and he is heading for home. He's going to win this one big time.
David had a little trouble on that turnaround, which is not unusual.
Contenders now vying for second, which will be worth 5 points. Turbo wins it. And Dietrich slowing down, but he gets second.
As Turbo just said, he views this game as a piece of cake, and he shows us time and again how good he is.
Turbo, now tell us the truth. They love you, but you've got one of these Skytrack courses hidden away someplace.
You know, I sure wish I did. This thing is a lot of fun. I look around here in the audience today. I got to give it to them. I've never seen so many fans here just for me. And I love every one of you. Thank you.
You know, you're going so fast up there, I think you were pulling about 4 Gs.
I lost it myself. I thought it was like going to spin out there in the corner. Which direction am I going now?
Hey, suck up the accolades. It's great. Nice work up there, man.
Well, on the ground or in the air, Turbo has the need for speed.
If it's fast, I like it. Turbocharged.
Welcome back in time for Dave Dietrich's 15 seconds of fame. A mild-mannered tough guy if there ever was one.
Off the field, I'm a nice guy. Basically, I'm a nice guy. But when I step on the field, whether it's the football field or the Gladiator arena, I just turn the switch and I'm just a totally different person.
And he has brought that toughness here to be sure. We're setting out for swing shot. Our next event, Dave leads Joseph Edwards. There's the Baytown Bullet, 21-8.
Hawk on his perch, he's ready.
Hawk ready to fly, and so is Saber. The scoring breakdown for this event, contenders will spring from their towers and try to reach that center cylinder.
There they go.
Dave Dietrich skies high against Saber and plucks off a red ball.
Rolled off the top here, Mike.
Got to put it back in the scoring bin atop the contender's tower, and that one rolled off of David's scoring bin. 40 seconds to go. Joe trying to get one and drops a yellow. Good defense by Hawk.
David lost his momentum for a bit. We'll see if he can get back on.
Here he comes, but here comes Saber. Oh, he got one, but two reds. Now you got to put him back in the bin. Yeah, slam dunk. 20 seconds. That was worth 6 points and one lead. Now he's got 2 blues.
You know, Mike, he told me beforehand that he loves the contact sports. He's getting it right now.
Look at JoJo. He just grabbed 2. A yellow and a blue. Great display here in swing shot by Dave Dietrich. Whoa. He is going to be a contender to be reckoned with.
What a day he's having. JoJo a little disappointed. David comes up with 13 points, now leads 34-13.
And watch the power Dave generates as he propels himself skyward to grab 2 reds.
David, a simply phenomenal performance. Is this a lot tougher than it really looks?
It's a lot more fun than it looks. I think my weight helps me. I ate a lot of hamburgers yesterday. That's helped me get to the top.
You did a great job. Thanks a lot.
Thanks a lot.
And his girlfriend Ellen, her support certainly has helped as well.
Ready to sky high. You're looking at TC Clay and Karina Grizofi after 3 events. Karina with a 3-point lead.
And what a contrast between these two. Karina, the bodybuilder, Tarita giving up 35 pounds to her. They will face Sky and Zap.
Here they come, all 4 women. Sky and Zap had both contenders off at the pass, but TC Clay got 2 blue points. Now can she put them back in her scoring bin? She does.
Yeah, Karina got it right this time, Mike.
She gets 2 yellows. Got to put them in the bin. Karina struggling, fighting to get up that bungee tower and does.
That's tough to turn around and go back, Mike.
TC Clay puts in another blue with 30 seconds to go. And Karina again picking off 2 yellows. TC's got a blue. These women are mighty good. Sky on top of Karina. TC can't get to the cylinder. Zap with a great defense. 10 seconds to go. One more swing here for Karina. Bounding from the floor. She's got a blue. Can she put it back in time? No. Time expires before she can get that blue one in. But a great effort all the way around. Great effort.
So speed wins out this time. Tarita Clay has come from behind to take the lead. There's Tarita. This is a gal who never quits. She was born and raised in South Central Los Angeles, now volunteers her time as a fitness trainer at the Black Diamond Gym.
And it's, to me, a part of me that I will never forget, and I never want to forget. And so it's my way of giving back to the community and staying within the community and helping them move along as well as myself.
Contenders, check out these guns. Assault's coming up next. Bang.
The chant here in Gladiator Arena as we are getting set for event number 5 is Ice Ice Baby. And there she is. On top of the Gladiator platform, we are set to play Assault. First up will be Karina Grizofi, who trails Tarita Clay by 1 point going into this event. Again, 60 seconds. The time limit object. Hit the target located above ice. It's worth 10 points.
And this is a golden opportunity for Karina to regain the lead. She only trails Tarita Clay by 1 point, but Ice Ice Baby is tough to beat. Oh, came off the ground.
Ricochets don't count.
Just a little high, Mike.
It looks like your eye is just fine. Shooting eye, that is. Setting herself. That one's got a chance, but it's wide to the left. 30 seconds. Karina looking for the triggering device. That shot, oh man, just missed. Still alive. 15 seconds to go.
How's that?
That one just missed. Boy, how close can you get? 6 seconds, one final chance here. She might be lucky if she can raise up and fire away. And she can't get it done. She does fire 5 weapons and picks up 5 points, and Ice doing a nice job of laying down the heavy fire. Second go around for Ice, now up TC Clay, trailing by 4 points. But now her eyes are set on that target located above Ice.
She's having trouble finding out how to fire that gun there.
Looking for the triggering mechanism. Has to set it down. They went through this course before the event started. 30 seconds to go. They know where those devices are, but when those balls go whizzing over your head, your life passes before your eyes. Right. It is hard to remain cool and calm out there. 20 seconds for TC. That one had a chance, but it went wide right. Ice waiting, trying to get a shot off. 10 seconds left on the clock, TC, get it off. That one goes wide to the left and high. And Ice got her right before the last station, but not before Tarita Clay picks up 4 points for firing 4 weapons.
That's it, yeah!
Yes, Ice gets her, but not before TC ties it at 14.
The man with the plan on the assault stand is Laser. He will do the honors for the Gladiator men. First up, Dave Dietrich. Dave's had quite an afternoon so far. He has scored in every event. He has 34 points through 4 events.
Laser on the platform, Dave underway. Shot at station number 1 with the crossbow, a little low.
He's certainly taking his time and taking good aim.
That shot, just underneath the target. Under 30 seconds now.
Taking his time and lining it up, Mike.
That's got it.
This guy will not be stopped today.
When athletes have days like this, they call it being in the zone. You are in the zone. You have scored in every single event. What's your secret? What's your mindset coming into this thing today?
Focused. I'm very focused, and I'm having a great time. I'm having a lot of fun.
Well, Laser's getting pumped up for the next contender. I guess that means he's not going to let another guy get by. And that guy is JoJo the Bullet Edwards.
And the Bullet Lisa ready to turn on the afterburners here. Speed very important in this event.
Here he is at station number 1. Right idea, just has to bring it up. Crowd chanting Joe, 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 Joe. Oh man.
Wow. Hit that crossbar.
30 seconds. Laser waiting for just the right moment. Here's Joe. That one. Got him, yeah.
Great shot. And even though JoJo trails, he's still in the hunt with a perfect 10.
To all your friends back in Baytown, Texas, what do you got to tell them?
Hey, y'all, I'm in there. I'm going to try to stay to the end. I need your prayers and everything. McNair Barrett, hey, my dad and his posse, hey, I'm going to stick it as long as I can.
All right, been there, done that. Way to go. Joseph Edwards.
They call him the Bullet.
Like I said, I like to use my quickness. And against these big old guys, I got to put a blur, like an image of me right here. And so they go for me right there. But yet, when they look over their shoulder, I'm gone.
5 events down, 3 to go. Time now for tug of war. Dave Diedrich has a 44-23 lead over Joseph Edwards. Dave up first on that cantilevered platform, and he draws hard. And the tug of war is brought to you by the Super Nintendo Entertainment System. The best play here. If the contender can pull the gladiator off the platform or pull the rope out of his hands, it's worth 10 points.
And David gets the first tug. Oh, boy. How important is that? I guess you just saw.
He got the draw. He responded to the whistle first. Hawk never had a chance. And look at the power of Dave Diedrich as he reels into one big gladiator.
Power and a lot of determination.
You know Hawk's in a little cranky mood right now.
I don't think I'd want to be JoJo at this point.
But again, the initial advantage belongs to the contender.
Hawk desperately trying to get that platform in his advantage. He's got to get up. You got to get off your rear end. 15 seconds.
Joseph known more for his quickness than power, but boy, he looks good right now.
Hawk doing his darndest. 5 seconds to go. Joe Edwards is having a heck of a pull. Where is that ribbon? It's on the side of Hawk. He out-tugs Joe Edwards, so no points there. What a great match.
JoJo was shut out, but Mike, we could hear him up in our booth. He gave quite an effort.
His forearms and his vocal cords got to work out. Karina and Tarita tied at 14 coming into the tug of war. Zap will do the honors for the Gladiators. Tarita up first.
TC, if she can win it, can take the lead. She's going against Zap, and look at Zap tug. She is throwing everything she has into it. Everything she has. She's trying to get up. Larry Thompson, our referee, warning Zap, but she's back on 2 feet. She's playing fair and square, and finally does it. Finally does it. Nice work, great job.
TC lost out this time, but she gave it her all. Boy, oh boy. What a day.
And Zap knows not to get too full of herself because she has another contender to deal with, and this one a little bigger, a little stronger than Tarita Clay. Karina Grizzoffi, the power lifter and bodybuilder. More of a match for the Zapster.
30 seconds to time limit. Zap quick on the draw. She's trying to rock that platform back to her advantage, and she has now. Karina's only got one hand on that rope, Lisa.
Wow, she is struggling, slipping down. Zap pulling with all her weight.
Remember, the red flag in the middle of the rope will determine who ultimately wins. If neither contender or gladiator lose the rope in their hands, whoever side that ribbon is on, it's on Karina's side.
I believe she got it. Yes.
She gets 5 points.
Well, Zap is smiling, but the Grizz is roaring. She has regained the lead.
Once again, after this prelim, our contenders will be seeded 1 through 8 in the elimination round. They will try to become second half champions, where they'll face our first half winners, Wes Berry and Kim Tyler, for the American Gladiator Crystal that goes to our grand champion. It is crunch time here at Gladiator Arena, our crunch time event, the Gauntlet. The women will be up first. Tarita Clay trailing Karina Grizzoffi by 5. TC is up first. Those 15 pull-ups in 30 seconds at our tryouts, most among our women. Trust me, Siren's not impressed, and neither are her 4 teammates inside that gauntlet, Jazz, Sky, Zap, and Ice. The lead between Karina and TC has changed 3 different times. Let's see what happens here in the gauntlet. TC trying to make it in less than 20 seconds. If she can do that, it's worth 5 points. If she finishes the gauntlet in less than 25 seconds, it's worth 10. Sky giving her quite a workover, but she gets by.
No charging. Come on, Zap.
Now by Zap, 4 seconds left. Can she get by ice?
Oh, so
Time expires, she doesn't make it.
Okay, what was that? No good?
Oh, so close though.
Gonna ride this one like a wave. Up and down the sides. I'm gonna be ready.
Our quintet of gladiators are ready, and Grizz is set to go.
She's a tough cookie, Mike.
She gets by Siren and Jazz.
Hold her back. Come on, baby. Hold her, Sky.
Boy, Sky's been tough on the gauntlet today.
Okay, Zap.
She whips by Zap. Oh yeah, did she do it in 20 seconds or less? She did it in 21 seconds, so it is worth 5 points, but a great effort by Karina Grzoffi getting by our 5 gladiators.
Karina, great job. You know, you told me before that you love the contact sports. I guess this did not intimidate you one bit.
Not at all. The harder they hit, the harder I hit. I love it. Let's strive on that.
Great job.
Thanks.
Here we go, the house of pain. No, the row of pain. 5 of us right now, beating them as hard as we can. For fun, even though it ain't fun to them.
Come on, baby, let the good times roll. Dave Dietrich with a big lead coming into this event. JoJo Edwards is up first. He will use some of those running back skills to get by Tower, Turbo, Hawk, Laser, and Saber. And based on a previous experience, Lisa, this could be a walk in the park for the Bullet.
You're absolutely right, Mike. He and a friend were headbutting one day. JoJo split his head open, took a needle and thread himself, and sewed it up.
He's a criminology student. Maybe he should have gone into medicine.
Yeah.
He's got protective headgear here, so he won't need any stitches. As he gets by Saber, and now Tower. He's got the quicks, his best asset. 15 seconds left to go.
He's keeping his feet chopping just like football, Mike.
Now 10 seconds. He's still got a shot for the 5 points.
Wow. Spin.
3 seconds, 2 seconds. He made it right under the gun. He had to dive over Laser to do it. 1 second left on our clock here at Gladiator Arena, and JoJo the Bullet Edwards. His hard work paid off.
Woo. It certainly did, and he shows us right here just what he's made of. Look at this guy go. And watch his effort in the end. He just barely makes it and picks up an important 5 points.
David Dietrich, what a day he's had. 10 in whiplash, 13 points in swing shot, 10 in assault, 10 in the tug of war. And the Gladiators won him bad.
Well, Mike, as a former tight end, he should be very comfortable in this position. You know, tight ends do more hitting than they do catching.
He's got plenty of power.
Here, 16 seconds. Okay?
Once a contender gets knocked out of this gauntlet, the clock automatically stops and they'll restart it.
Here we go.
And Hawk trying to get him out of there too.
He's diving over him, Mike.
Does he get to 10? Larry Thompson looking at our official timer. Yes, he gets to 10.
David looking unstoppable today. It appears Turbo thinks the only way he can deal with David is to toss him out of the gauntlet.
At least I know this is going to sound a little ridiculous, but David is completely at home here. I mean, these kind of gauntlet drills were standard fare for football players everywhere in America. For David Dietrich, just another day at the office. done like a tight end.
So, David, I see what the inspiration is.
Yeah. Could you be my girlfriend? Isn't she beautiful?
She's beautiful. David, I bet this is your most favorite event being a former football player.
Yeah, it brings back a lot of memories. A lot of memories. Yeah.
Thanks, David.
The man from Stony Point, New York. One more effort to go. The Eliminator is next.
My favorite rap artist is?
Me.
3 things you'd bring to a deserted island are?
Women, food, and blankets.
If you had one wish for the world, it would be?
Peace.
If I wasn't a gladiator, I'd be?
Still a positive role model in the community.
I get angry when?
When people don't respect me completely.
One thing about me that will surprise people is?
Even though I'm hard and serious, I'm real funny.
Gladiator Arena is braced for the final event, and T.C. Clay and Karina Grizofi are set to go for broke in the Eliminator. Right now, the Grizz has a 10-point lead, good for a 5-second head start. So T.C. has her work cut out for her. But this is a woman who has overcome adversity before. She's with Lisa.
TC, you are from South Central Los Angeles. You've lived through some rough times, but you have overcome. Are you ready to do it again?
Yes, I am. I'm ready, and I'll be ready every time.
Good luck.
A young woman who works with mentally retarded and disabled kids for the Culver City School District. Former MVP in basketball at Crenshaw High School. Yes, indeed, she has overcome adversity to make a name for herself. Of the 2 women, Karina has turned in the faster eliminator time, but that was in practice. This one is for real.
One of the potential hazards for our contenders, if they fall off the handbike, they'll be detained by siren and zap for 10 seconds in the penalty pit. The Eliminator is brought to you by M&M's Chocolate Candies. The milk chocolate melts in your mouth, not in your hand. Karina and TC set to go. The Grizz getting the head start. Here comes Tarita Clay. Can she come from behind? This Versa climber to the top, plenty tough.
Karina, look at her push. Nearly at the top of our arena ceiling here. Now down the slide in the handbike. Let's see how she does. The Grizz with a powerful upper body and an inordinate amount of determination. Now across the cylinder, and she's made that. Here comes T.C. Clay. T.C., oh man, fell right at the very end of the cylinder. Here comes the Grizz. Everybody here in Gladiator Arena spurring her on, cheering her on. Come on, Karina. The treadmill, she makes that. Now the rope swing through the final barrier, and she has done it. A punctuation mark at the end of a long, long afternoon.
And Tarita Clay, she's still on course, and she will finish too. You can count on it. The heart of a champion, Tarita Clay. And the pride of South Central Los Angeles.
Karina, you are too pooped to get up, and I don't blame you. Hey, you have overcome a sprained ankle and came through with flying colors. What do you want to say to all those folks at the Pick and Save in Fresno?
It's pack and save, not
Pack and Save, pack and save.
Well, you know, you just have to want it bad enough, and I did, and she's tough, and I just gave it all I got, and I came out ahead.
Congratulations.
Thanks.
Grizz's time, 1 minute and 23 seconds. And as she was catching her breath, T.C. Clay did not quit, finished as well.
An impressive showing by both women. They will be tough to beat in the next round. Size beats speed this time, but history has shown us that's the exception, not the rule here on AG.
Excellent job, excellent job.
For the men, we have needed an adding machine to keep track of all the points that Dave Dietrich has scored, 64 to be exact. His effort has earned him an 18-second head start. Translation, JoJo Edwards will need the race of his life just to keep it close. Lisa?
JoJo, they call you the Bullet. What I want to know is, can the Bullet outrace the Eliminator?
Well, I was trying to add it up and subtract it, so I got to do the Eliminator in 31 seconds to catch it. Baby. So all I got to say, if he slip or mess up, my name will come true.
Good luck.
Bad news for JoJo, the Bullet. Dave Dietrich turned in one of the fastest Eliminator times in practice, 58 seconds. And he has been locked in that zone today. He can do nothing wrong. JoJo, you might as well order out for some Chinese food or something. 18 seconds, that's a long time. Look at Dietrich, so powerful. Push, 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 boom, and there he is at the top. Down the slide he goes. Gunning for the top seed when next week's elimination round starts. Dave Dietrich smokes the cylinder. Here comes JoJo. Dietrich now on the zip line. You can see a little smile start to break across his face. He senses the end of a long afternoon, a long competition. Boy, he's been great. Dave Dietrich blasts through that barrier. A time of 1 minute and 3 seconds. He gave every ounce of energy he had. He is exhausted. Oh, baby.
David, what a performance today. I know that your dad is your hero, and I'll bet he's pretty darn proud of you right now.
I hope so, yeah.
What would you say to your folks?
I'd say, just say hello to my mom and dad. I wish they were here watching me, but I'll see them soon.
You did it proud.
Thank you.
Thanks, David.
And here comes JoJo Edwards. And if you're watching back in Baytown, Texas, salute this young man, because JoJo the Bullet did you proud. Well, coming up next week, the quest for the Gladiator Cup continues as we begin our elimination round. Until then, for Lisa Milosky and all of us here at Gladiator Arena, I'm Mike Danley. See you next week on AG.
奇怪，火焰王为什么到现在还不来呢？哎，你看，来了。 三瓜，去通知陈世昌，叫他马上带霹雳雄剑来见我。是。
老爷，老爷，
什么事啊？
外面有个人要见你。
谁？我。铁树不开花，江湖事一家。朋友，你是哪条道上的英雄？
武林霸主活阎王的门下，刘赞化。
刘大侠驾临寒舍，不知有何赐教？
奉师傅之命，想要借用你一样东西。霹雳雄剑
啊？
怎么不肯？
霹雳雄剑不是我陈世昌一人所有，必须和舍弟们商量。
越快决定越好，惹翻了就杀得你鸡犬不留。我们在刘曼西边等你，告辞了。
王家庄并不是好惹的地方，
回阎王欺人太甚，我们给他的颜色看。爹，宝剑绝不能落在活阎王的手上。豹死留皮，人死留名，我们跟他拼了！
住口！嘿，死要死的有价值，我们要为将来着想。
大哥的意思，
我要你带着祭文祭武逃走。
什么？不，我不走，要死死在一块儿。
孩子，别以为爹是要你们逃命，我是要你们保存这支祖传的雄剑，再寻找另一支雌剑，学会了雌雄双剑， 剑鞘山的神剑六式，为武林除暴，为我们三杰庄报血仇。几位，切勿，你们的责任重大。这把剑交给你。你们走吧。
哎，我们走吧。走吧。
陈世昌，你敢反抗我？霹雳雄剑是我们陈家祖传之宝，绝不允许落入歹徒之手。上！站住！让我一个人对付他，你们通通退下！
都在这儿了，三姐庄都找遍了，只有这些个，再也找不着其他的宝剑。而且陈世昌的二弟和两个儿子，他们全不见了啊！
你们大家分头去找，找不到霹雳雄剑，不许回来见我。二弟，你先走。大哥，你呢？快走啊！
杀孽太重了。你们要是识时务，把那小子叫回来，献上霹雳雄剑，我就放你们一条生路。哼，你真是大言不惭！哎呀！二叔，你快走啊！刚才逃走那小子是谁？快说！霹雳雄剑是不是在他的身上？不知道。哎呀！哼！多行不义必有恶报。哼！天目神盖，你敢！ 你不要想再逃了，识相一点，把宝剑留下来。哎，我少管闲事。瞎子我最爱打抱不平。我看你活得不耐烦了。 哎呀！多谢救命之恩，我陈继武永生不忘。只伤羽毛，不伤皮肉，你的武功精进不少。多谢师傅成全。有人来了，走。继武，你先走。是。哼，你们谁也跑不掉的，不见得。真想不到，在这个地方，竟会遇见像你这样的高手啊！见笑了，瞎子比武一定要听风使招。今天我不占你的便宜。我既不用天魔掌，也不用天地锁，就凭这把九环金刀。师傅， 好功夫！子请求师傅恩准下山去复仇。你们陈家的血仇，无疑也就是我的仇恨。可是，慧阎王武功高，天魔掌，天地缩，九环金刀，称霸武林，无人能敌。别说是你，就是我们师徒联手跟他对敌，不出百招，也一定为慧阎王所败。难道说就没有人能够制服火阎王？只要找到你的二弟继武，再寻找另一支霹雳雌剑，学会了双剑剑鞘上的神剑六式，就不难了却你报仇的心愿了。姑娘，不要怕嘛，咱们谈谈吧。
谁认识你们呢？
哎，一次生两次熟，既认识，明天就成了分不开的朋友了。对呀，日夜不分的好朋友。哎，还没有成亲拜堂呢，你就想谋杀情夫了？老二，这块肉该让我先尝了吧？哎，跟死人一样，多没意思。我在你腿上点了穴道，你还是乖乖的躺着吧。放心，我们不会伤害你的，只要跟你享受享受人间的乐趣啊！畜生！你是谁？陈继文啊！ 原来是3届庄的漏网之鱼，我们正要找你呢。哎，刀留下，给我滚！
小姐，老爷回来了，带回来一位客人，听说是武林中最有名的英雄呢。人呢，在客厅里，老爷派人到处去找你，请小姐赶快进去见面吧。我去就来。
请，只要你真心跟我合作，黑白两道谁也不敢侵犯你啊！哦，多谢你的栽培啊！葛姑娘怎么还没回来啊？雕龙，
已经派人去请了。
哦，来哦，请，哦，
爹。
哦，我来介绍，这位是不用介绍了。果然名不虚传，真是一个大美人儿啊！战兄啊，我们就一言为定了。哦，多蒙抬爱，敢不从命。酒我也不要喝了，我马上回去选个黄道吉日，迎亲成婚呐！我们走了啊，请。好，不送了。
爹，他是谁呀？
活阎王。
啊，是他。
我费了很多心血，才替你找到这门亲事。玉珍，你总该满意了吧？
啊？你说什么？
我已经把你许配给活阎王了。
不成，婚姻大事有关女儿的终生幸福，她的年纪跟爹差不多了，我怎么能够嫁给他呢？
哎，你真是一个小孩子，年纪大才懂得体贴，你连这点都不懂的。
我宁愿死也绝不嫁给活阎王。
啊？怎么？你敢反抗我？
不是我反抗您，因为我心有所属。
哼！
啊，小姐，小姐，
我宰了你！
堡主，你不能杀他。小姐是活阎王最喜欢的人，你杀了他于事无补。万一活阎王问您要人，你怎么办呢？天马，扶小姐回房去。
是，小姐。
雕龙，
是，
我出门才1个月，家里已经发生这么大的变动。你身为我葛家堡的总管，难道说一点也不知道？
不是不知道，而是我无权管束小姐。
她叫什么名字？
陈继文。
你想要做我葛家堡的女婿，就得露2手给我瞧瞧。亲。请多指教。陈少侠，现在看你的了。
英雄出少年，我敬陈少侠一杯。酒里面我放了迷药。
雕龙，这次幸亏有你事先安排，要不然的话，我非栽在他手上不可。杀了他！是。
脸蛋长得漂亮，到处都占便宜呀。哼。哎呀！
动手！啊！
纪文，我曾经对你说过，要活，我们两个人活在一起；要是死，我们两个人也死在一起。你还记得吗？现在已经到了实现我这个心愿的时候了。你快带我走吧，带我走吧。小姐，小姐，小姐，小姐，哎呦，小姐，小姐，我们回去吧。啊，不，我要跟纪文同生共死。啊，你说什么？我也要跟纪文死在一块儿。不行的，哎，小姐。
哎，花儿多少钱一朵？
随便你赏。
好。花美，买花的姑娘你更美。哎，姑娘。
公子有何赐教？
我想买花敬佛，多少钱一朵？
任凭赏赐，随人心意。
朋友，站住！这里的元宝好像是假的。 拿回去。货真价实，十足的黄金。你坐吧。雕虫小技，也在大爷面前显威风。
大爷，这锭金子是那位公子赏给我的，请还给我吧。
哎，哎，你想插手？你干什么你？看不惯，找死你！
怎么样？
不要紧。
陈少侠锄强扶弱，人亦可佩。
赵姑娘深藏不露，我无疑是在班门弄斧。
浪迹江湖，不得不追随天父习武练功，以求自卫。少侠，请不要见笑。
娘为我医治标伤，我陈继武永远不忘。
快走！
你呢？
放心，他们伤不了我。
识相的，你少管闲事。哼，不容你们胡作非为。多蒙援救，终身感激。小事。大侠武功超人，想必是江湖上知名之士，断肠人。断肠人，等你换了血衣以后，我再慢慢的告诉你。吉人自有天相，幸亏师傅路过看见救了我，终于使我逢凶化吉，死里逃生。他老人家又赐给我起死回生的大还丹3粒，叫我留赠有缘之人。临别时，师傅告诉我，他要去寻觅灵草，制成丹药，医治我脸上的创伤，恢复我过去的容颜。哦，我自卑身世，决心不再以真面目、真姓名跟世人见面。相见有缘，我有心传授你的武艺。师傅，我是代师授徒，你应该叫我师兄。师兄，走，我们去练武。是。 不错。朝夕相处，情同骨肉。我们即将分别，师兄可否让我一睹庐山真面目，告诉我你的真姓名？时机还没到，总有一天你会知道的。那么师兄是否有什么吩咐呢？男才女貌才是理想佳偶。我现在容颜丑陋，不配再与葛姑娘成双配对。如果你有机会和她见面，请告诉她。不要再惦记我，师兄未免太绝情了。我不再远送了，师弟，你去吧，请珍重。
再杀伤我们弟兄的就是他。
哦，
是你。上一次在庙里打伤我的就是他。
阁下身带宝剑。想必是道上的朋友。你叫什么？陈继武。
原来他是纪文的弟弟。
哼，不是冤家不聚头，我们找的你好苦啊！找我干什么？借用你的宝剑。哦，原来你们都是活阎王的手下。
宝剑先过来。
告诉你，我们人多，你们只有2个。
不。连我在内，一共3个人。
哼，又多一个想找死的了。
请问这位女侠，
葛玉珍。
哦，你就是我师兄段长仁的情侣。哦，原来是他。
段成仁，他一定是你的同胞手足陈继文。
怪不得他说话的声音这么熟悉，原来就是我的哥哥。
你们兄弟分别重逢，他为什么不跟你说实话呢？
大哥一定是因为容颜被毁，自卑自残，消沉厌世。
错了，内心纯良才是真正的美。他不应该有这种想法。
我不管他的容颜变成什么样子，此生此世我永远忘不了他。我要跟他终生厮守在一块儿。
不要再难过了，我们去找大哥。
对，我们找到了他，在跟活阎王决一死战。
赵姑娘，刚才在树林里，我发现你这把宝剑跟我这把一式一样，可否借给我看一看？
这是我祖传的遗物。
果然是一对雌雄双剑。
好极了，恭喜你！雌雄合璧，你的仇马上就可以报了。
双剑是否真的能制服活阎王，现在是一个疑问。我愿意牺牲自己，绝不能让二弟冒险。
媳妇儿还没有进门，就杀了我的徒弟，这笔账我们怎么算？
哦，
说，
我愿意接受任何处罚。
哼，那么你的女儿在哪
儿？小姐出门已经好几天了。
哦，哼，我限你3天之内把他们交出来，不然的话，我就将你碎尸万段。
是，
起来。哦，暂停。我们回去。
是。不送了。
天马，小姐在哪儿？
我真的不知道。
不知道。
哎呀！哎呦！ 你就是打死我，我也是不知道。
你还要嘴硬，动手！你还是说实话吧。掉下来！
田妈，她到底犯了什么错呀？
哼，问你自己呀。
女儿并没有做错什么事。少侠，我有话要告诉你。父亲母亲是高正勇杀
真的。
玉珍姐，他不是你的父亲，
而且是杀你父母的仇人。
啊！你们说的是真的？
你们胡说！
小姐，我不能再隐瞒了，我必须把事实告诉你。在你出事后不久，他杀死你亲生的父母，谋夺你家的财产，他是你的仇人，你不能再认贼作父了。
你找父啊！
别以为你有活阎王撑腰，我们并不放在眼里。饶你一条狗命，回去跟他说。是，3天为期，我们决一死战。走。
除暴安良，杀身成仁，这是我们习武练功的真正目的。
我们愿意追随陈少侠，决斗活阎王，为世人除害。我们要同生死，绝不屈服。对，我们虽死不怕。活阎王虽然武功超人，可是众志成城，我相信我们不难一举成功的。
慧兰，决斗的消息已经传遍武林了，怎么到现在祭文还没消息呢？
也许他还在祈练神剑6式，到时候他会忽然出现的。
不管我大哥是否可以赶到，我们事先一定要周密的策划。对，知己知彼，才能百战百胜。
据我所知道，活阎王的天魔掌消耗真元，不能持久而战。天地所内藏有火药，也可以用水使它不至于爆炸。九环金刀固然是刀刀见血，但是浩然正气可以欺鬼神惊天地，不难克服活阎王。为了我们不做无谓的牺牲，我们必须有勇有谋，以智来取胜他。
对。
一个人来，哼，千军万马，我也是一个人对付。 奇怪，怎么不死呢？哦，原来你们胸前装上钢板，怪不得打不死你们。
呆萌。
站住！
我来迟了。你是谁？报仇人。霹雳双剑。哼！今天双剑合璧，我要你死无葬身之地。不见着。 你是谁？陈继文。
继文。继文，陈少侠。继文，
大哥。
陈少侠。
大哥。
继文。
大哥。大哥。
继文。
大哥。
继文。
大哥，大哥。我们的血仇总算是报了，你们不应该哭，应该笑，应该高兴才对。
继文，你为什么不肯跟我们见面呢？
我的脸配不上你。
你错了，我绝不会因为你的脸而改变我对你的感情的。
真的？
是真的。
好。二弟，我死了以后，你和赵姑娘要好好的照顾玉珍，记住了。
告诉我，继文，你能用灵丹救我们，为什么你自己不肯服用呢？
因为大还丹只有3颗，已经都给你们吃了。
你死了，我也不愿意再活下去了。
葛姑娘，
葛姑娘，
哎，站住！你别死，你们谁也死不掉。我告诉你，好人自有好报。
师傅，
继文，我不但可以医好你的伤，而且我已经炼好了草药，可以恢复你以前的容颜。
啊？
you.